Let's be honest, and this might hurt. By the time the 2026 World Cup ends, Kylian Mbappé will have already achieved what Cristiano Ronaldo couldn't in 5 attempts.
Olise, lovely. Mbappe!
And I think Mbappe is obviously the biggest of all, that kind of monster mentality that he has of achieving things and breaking all those records and leading this team, and his obsession with World Cups and being the captain and lifting the trophy.
While Ronaldo fans cling to his past club records, the cold, hard data is clear. Mbappé is on a trajectory to not just surpass CR7, but to make his entire international career look average.
The World Cup rematch, Argentina and Lionel Messi against Kylian Mbappé in France. And I'm going to tell you this, there's only been one other time in the history of the World Cup where two consecutive finalists met in back-to-back World Cups.
But Stein made the right point.
It was already
exactly
a nice
that.
gesture from France asking for that, wasn't it? This is
Yes.
one of the most decorated
Yes.
players, by the way. He's won it as a player and as a manager. So
Yeah.
France is building a dynasty that doesn't need individual ego. They need a new king. But is Mbappe's rise to become the new GOAT guaranteed? Or is there a fundamental failure in the French system that even his brilliance can't fix? If you still think Ronaldo is the gold standard for international football, you aren't looking at the numbers. Let's talk about why France is about to end the GOAT debate forever. The French monopoly. To understand why France is terrifying, you have to look at their internal production line. Unlike Portugal, which struggled for a decade to build a team around one man, France produces world-class talent like a factory. Their biggest strength? Tactical flexibility. Didier Deschamps has mastered the art of pragmatic dominance. They don't care about possession. They care about killing the space. With Antoine Griezmann acting as the tactical brain, dropping into midfield to create a four-man block, they force opponents to overextend. And that's when the trap snaps. In Europe, we call it the Mbappe tax. If you lose the ball, you have 3 seconds before he is behind your defensive line. It's not just talent, it's systematic execution that Ronaldo never had at his disposal in his prime. The Ronaldo trap and the weakness narrator. But here is the irony. The very thing that makes Mbappe a god, his freedom, is the same thing that could destroy France's 2026 dreams. It's what I call the Ronaldo trap. In modern European football, tactical pressing is everything. Teams like Manchester City or Real Madrid win because everyone runs. But in the French system, Mbappe is a passenger on defense. He doesn't press. He doesn't track back. This forces the other 9 outfield players to work 15% harder. Against elite tactical units, think of a disciplined German side or a peak England, France's midfield often gets overrun because they are effectively playing with 10 men when they don't have the ball. If Deschamps can't fix this work rate gap, France isn't a dynasty. They are just a collection of stars waiting to be countered. The 2026 prediction. The stakes for 2026 are higher than just a trophy. For Mbappe, it's about validation. If he wins a second World Cup at age 27, the Ronaldo versus Messi era is officially over. He becomes the benchmark. But if France fails because of their tactical laziness, he will forever be known as the player who had the world at his feet but couldn't lead a team without a perfect midfield behind him. So I'm asking you, and I want the Ronaldo fans to be loud in the comments, is Mbappe already more impactful for his country than CR7 ever was? Or is France just a lucky nation with too much talent? Tell me why I'm wrong or why I'm right. If you want the truth about European football without the sugarcoating, you know what to do. Subscribe and let's get into it. Our next breakdown is on the downfall of the Brazilian Joga Bonito. You won't want to miss that.